Okay, so welcome back. My door was getting a little hung up. I'll show you. Right here on this, kind of tight spot. Right here on this striker, it needed to be adjusted a little bit. So what I did is I just took a big Allen wrench, unloosened it a little bit to where it just moved a hair, and then I could take the door, slam it into place, and that's how I marked my striker. So now opens and closes way easier instead of just slamming it hard, you know. So now we get a nice good close and easy to open. So see, way easier open and close. Okay, so now I am gonna have to build up some of the body filler right through there. So it's gonna go almost all the way down, and you can see the line too, it's a little off. So, but the door is where it needs to be. I can't adjust any further inward or it's way too tight and it won't open. And so this body panel I'll have to build up along here and, you know, flush it out that way. So I can sand down quite a bit of it and get those gaps fixed. So the gaps are somewhat okay right through here, but like I said, when they put this whole piece in, this door wasn't aligned. I'm sure this is exactly what it was. When they put this piece in, this door wasn't quite aligned the way it should have been. And so when they put this whole piece in through here, you know, they lined it to the door. So now I gotta flush it out through that way. I might have to do some major fiberglass work here. We'll see. We're gonna use that bond glass right through here and see how well we can flush it out. If we can't flush it out, then I'll have to come back and you know, really work on it. So because it's a little high right through there. Oh, great, just great. I tell you, everything keeps breaking on me. So now my laptop, its screen broke. I'm just kind of going to glue it back together, and hopefully it'll last me for another year or two. It's already what, 7 to 8 years old. I need a new one, but like I said, everything is kind of going to crap. So, and breaking, I can't. So I'm kind of becoming cheap now on some things. So okay, yep, we'll come back to this. Let me get some of that Bondo glass or glass bond or whatever, and then we'll see what we can do here. Go ahead and just gonna go across the top, go along there. Yeah, see, we're gonna need a little bit extra. Just go around. So we're gonna have to build it up a little bit. And this is gonna be interesting. All right. Basically, looks like we're sealing up the door. Okay, and then we're going to take my fine toothpick again, and that way, there we go. Okay, Like I said, I'll take my toothpick. Now we got to build it up through here. See if we can get this kind of where I need it to be. Okay. Go grab a toothpick and then cut in between there, and that'll open up my door for a good seal. Okay, so you want to take your toothpick and go along the top of the door. So you're going to break that seal on the top. Okay. And we broke the gap right there pretty good, so we'll have to come back and fix that. It's starting to harden up a little bit. Okay. I think that will do. Get some of this. Okay, I think that'll do. Open up the door. And there we go. Looks like a mess. It does. But chunks of it can already come off because it's starting to harden. There we go. And then from there, we can add more. Once that hardens, I'll sand it down flat this way and this way, and then I'll be able to put any in the grooves that need where it goes if it needs more. But we're basically getting that flatness on this side, and then we'll work on the inside, because now I got that groove kind of where I need to, or that, not the groove, but the the line I'm trying to hard block. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of smooth it down as much as I can with the hard block in the areas, and then I'll take the DA over it. So let's see. You can still see where we have to trim it down a little bit. You can see we're just forming little by little, and we'll have to redo this one more time too, but like I said, we're just getting the basic shape where it'll be nice and flat. It's already looking better. So you can see how it starts forming this way, and you can see how I go like that, and I can feel it drop right in here. So I'm gonna have to fill that in to blend it in a little bit more. But like I said, I'll get the DA, and I need to change my paper on this one too. So, all right, I'm gonna really get my mask on, and the DA will really go down on me. Okay, so now we gotta do my gap. So, whoop, came right off. So we're gonna do a little bit of this before my popsicle stick. It needs to stick on there. All right, so just to kind of get some of that loose stuff up. Some of those little tight areas too. Yeah, any of the areas that are pretty rough down in here. So basically, just like I did on the other side, go through this, kind of get straight. I might have to do more putty, we'll see, because it kind of, we'll see how flat we can get it. But we might have to come by with one more scoop of putty, and just to get it nice and flush. But like I said, this one, we're just trying to get all the big stuff out and make the line better than what it is. And as you can tell, the door's in pretty good shape. So maybe what we'll do is we'll go like this with the door on this side and get it to where it's flush, and then come back on this side. Either way, it doesn't matter. You're gonna have to do it anyway. But you can see where it's kind of, you know, dipped in. We're gonna have to do it one more time anyway. But what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to get it as flush as possible for when I open up the door. Then I can do the inside, and then we can go from there. Okay, so we're gonna work on this edge to get nice and flat just with my hand, because it has a sharp bend down here. I don't know if you can see, but right in there. So I'm just gonna take it by hand and just kind of go up and down on it, and create my little seam right there for it's nice and smooth. So let me get my mask on. Whew. Okay, that's feeling much better. Much better. Okay, now so let's go ahead and go on this side first, and this way with my okay. Come this way and see if we can clean it up a little bit. Try to get that gap nice and straight and correct. Okay, so I got it about where I want it there. Now we just kind of have to sand the inside of these. Sand down in this area and get all these rough areas. But this up to about right here is where I want it. Alright, so now we built up the inside here. I tried to go a little bit thick. Try to go a little thick. That way we get it all, you know, nice and smooth through there. I can actually, you know, sand in here. So that'll get it nice thick and make it look a lot nicer and uniform. Boy, my camera, I am not very good at cameraing today. And yeah, hopefully that'll work. This looks like a mess up here, it really does. But like I said, we're gonna sand it down smooth and go from there. So it doesn't matter, because we're gonna have to probably put one more coat of this glass bond anyway. This is like the third coat. the rest of it going all the way down is pretty good. I'll have to put on the glaze, of course, at the last, but this should get it to where it's pretty much where we want it to be. And then we'll come back and sand it flat, and that way it fits in. You can kind of see it has the right angle. It's just hard to get to. It's in a kind of a stupid spot. So all right, we'll come back in a little bit. Okay, so now that I got a rough line, I'm still going to come over and fill this up one more time this way. And but I need to get this corner now, so I need to make it sharp. But I got the straightness now of how I want it. You can see the line. So now I just need to put a little bit of goop right there in that corner, make it sharp. And then once that dries, and like I said, I can put one more quick skiff over that, take a toothpick, do the line, and then sand it down and do it that way. Okay? So this way we get a nice, we kind of want to go with this tightness right through here, you know. All right, so one more little bit of goop right there, and then like I said, we'll come down. All right, so I've been at this for about, I don't know, 4.5 hours, and just working on just doing this and trying to get it sanded down and getting it nice and flat and straight. So, like I said, my channel is kind of boring, but to some people, but this shows the realities of, you know, what really goes into it. So I'm just going to kind of do that on that end, up on this end. I can't get in the grooves with this, so I'm just going to take my finger. Get it. Just put it in the little grooves that I missed. Okay, it's 8 o'clock at night. I've bought, let's see, about 6.5 hours. I've been working on this freaking door. Okay, one more little stop right there, little on the corner, just a little bit hair more, and one more going down, and then we just take, like I said, our toothpick and make that last gap. Okay, man, it's been a hell of a night so far. So, because I can tighten up this door gap, I want to make it a little bit tighter, so we can do that. It'll be a lot easier now that all the inside's done, and this top. So you can see the toothpick just about right. All right. Okay, let's mix up one more batch, and we'll do the toothpick, and I'm just gonna let it sit for the night, and I'll come back to it tomorrow. I really appreciate it, guys. Whew, I'm tired. So yeah, we're getting her done. A little bit closer, and once this door's done, then we'll move on to this and the deck lid. The deck lid might take me a little bit longer, because I'm trying to make everything open, you know, up nicely and clean, and so it's taking a lot of adjustments. Like, so this door, so I mean, now I can open it really nice. See, I can just, and it closes real nice. It took me about 1.5 hours to get that adjustment just right. I'm not kidding you. That took a while. All right, so you know, with all these up here, same thing. I'm gonna have to sit down and open and close, open and close, open and close, and you know, see how I'm gonna get it done right. All right, see you guys next time.